Sorry, cracking open the root beer. Alright, fifth review. And it's finally not a Transformer. I know the first one wasn't a Transformer, but that's 3 in a row. I do apologize for that. I have a lot of Transformers. And the wheel clearly just loves Transformers. I'll never guess who's after this. I'll never guess what's after this would be better. But for our fifth review, we are reviewing the Toy Biz Carnage from from like 37 years ago. This is actually one of the oldest figures in my collection. I'm very excited to get to review. So let us begin. Alright, now being as old as a figure he is, I'll start by saying he has like a lot of paint misprints. You can see a lot of brighter red compared to other places, especially on this leg I notice. But anyways, for posability, his head can look up about that far, although because he's so old, it doesn't really stay in place. But his head can look up about that far, he can look down about that far, and that is his standard head position about right there. Except it doesn't want to stay up because it's loose. He's got these little like butterfly type ball joints, so he can bring it in, out, or up and down, which is actually kind of cool. He's got the bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, although they don't bend too much, but double jointed elbows, and then he's got a rotatable wrist, and then his thumb moves, and his pointer finger move, and then his last 3 fingers move together as opposed to individually. He's got an ab crunch that can bend him about that far. Again, because he's so loose, that doesn't stay the best either. And for back crunch, it can go about that far. He's got a waist, which is actually probably the stiffest thing on him. Then for his leg, it's the exact same as his arm. So he can kick up about that far, and he can kick out about that far. He can actually kick out pretty far, honestly. He's got his thigh swivel. He's got double jointed knees, boot swivel. He's got just a bendable foot. There's no foot swivel, but he does have posable toes. I freaking love figures with posable toes. It's actually peak. Honestly, posability, I think I'm going to have to give him a 7.8, which I think is our highest rated posability so far. Alright, now normally our next 2 sections are split apart. Those next 2 sections being accessories and play features. However, we're going to put them hand in hand because the accessory is the play feature. So, I'm going to toss you aside. This is his only accessory. Is this little stadium. Here, I'll take a good look at it. Whoa. That was nice. So, as you can tell, it has these cool little Carnage type walls that just kind of lay on the ground. Got all these web designs around the brick. You've got some, is that a newspaper? I can't tell what that is. It almost looks like a newspaper. Or maybe a pillow sheet. You got bars. Whoa. How bad I dropped it. More webs. Inside, you've got some park signs. I think that's a trash can lid, some spiders, and a bottle. And you have this little Carnage blob crawling away. This is where the play feature begins. I can pull it one-handed. I cannot pull it one-handed, so you're going to have to sit down and watch as I pull it and move. It's a prison. So, you can get someone put inside, and then you pull it back, and they get trapped in, and Carnage just wins. It's honestly kind of fun. I don't think I've really used it for too much, but it's kind of cool. And it's easy to reset, and easy to store, because these little Carnage walls, they do come off, so it's easy to store too, which is kind of nice. So, one sec. So posability wise, honestly, or not posability, accessories wise, he only has the one, but it is a bigger accessory, so I'm automatically going to get that a 6.3. 6.3, 7.8, what does that add up to so far? That's 13.11, wait. No, it'd be 14. Wait, would it be 14 point? Guys, you're asking me to do math. It's like 2 in the morning, and I'm being asked to do math. What time is it? It's 2:20 in the morning, and I'm trying to do math. Okay, so wait, so 7.8 and 6.3, so 11. Yeah, so 13.8, 13.8. That's not bad, that's not bad. And for play features, honestly, it is really fun, and it's very inclusive for other figures because you can use it on other figures. You can use it on him too if you want to just throw him in the prison, in his own prison for no reason. So honestly, for that, I think I'm gonna give it a 7. Actually, no, we're gonna give it a 7.8. This is no 7.5 actually. Yeah, sorry, I'm tired. 7.5 to the 13. That puts us at a 20.8. I don't know. Is that the highest rated? I don't think he's the highest rated so far, which is crazy. But 20.8 out of 30. No, 20.6 out of 30. I can't math tonight. No, yeah, I can't math tonight, guys. Sorry. But 20.6 out of 30. That's really not bad. And you all know what time it is now. Pictures, photos, places. Did I say pictures, photos, places? Pictures, prices, places. And of course, stop motion, which we'll get right into now. Well, I can hope you enjoyed that stop motion. If you guys have any recommendations for stop motions when I announce what figure we're doing, you can totally leave it. Anyways, so here's some of the pictures I've taken. Excuse me. This one I actually really like. I actually got a bunch of them just like in sequels together. But this one I really like. It's got a dark lighting. It's like he's just blacking out, which is what I was going for. It was supposed to be kind of from his perspective. It's slowly getting darker. You can kind of see it. It's just slowly getting darker. And then he gets saved and was able to breathe again. But, oh, that's too far. That's not Carnage anymore. But I thought it was really peak. Here is a photo of him fighting with my Gypsy, that's Avenger. Yeah. With my Gypsy Avenger figure. Don't mind the tape on his arm, okay? His arm's broken. But basically the idea behind it was Carnage stabbed a sword almost through his core, took off his arm and stabbed it almost through his core, and then he was getting... I know that's not necessarily a sound cannon, but I was using like a sound cannon to affect, Carnage's sound problems. It's got hearing problems, man, Oh, and then here's some more versions of it. This is like a darker version, and this is a brighter version of like the exact same thing, Oh, and I guess that works. This was the other one I was going to show. This is another one. This one is just him fighting Batman Beyond because I happen to just have them with me, and I actually thought it was kind of peak. The red and black's kind of clashing. Although Batman Beyond, honestly, has always looked so orange, but it's pretty peak to see the two fighting. And we, of course, cannot forget prices in place. For price, I got him, I think it was for like $25. I got him at FanX or Comic-Con, whichever you want to call it, when it was in my town. When it was here in my state. We went out and I got this guy. As for his actual price, he actually ranges from about there, and you can unless you probably buy him off eBay, but there's a few different places you can get him from. And it'll, obviously you can see the prices that he ranges from. So yeah, there is your review on Toy Biz's Carnage. Toy Biz's Carnage from like 37 years ago. And honestly, for a 37-year-old figure, he's really not bad. I've actually gotten off some insane poses with him. Even with how like loose he gets, because he gets very loose. His body just shakes all over the place sometimes. Oh, I really should not be drinking so much root beer. Clearly, it's making me hiccup like crazy. But honestly, I've gotten off some pretty peak poses with him, and I cannot lie in saying that I love getting poses of this guy. He's honestly such a fun figure to take pictures of, and I should take more of him. I don't. Although, I do have one problem. His foot started getting loose today. I don't, like, it shouldn't be that loose. It actually is why he keeps falling. Because his foot's now loose. But, it's okay. He's still, honestly, again, for a 37-year-old figure, he's pretty good. So yeah, there you have it. There's our 5th review. I'm going to do a voting on which figure's been your favorite. But if you've got pictures or reviews or any ideas for stop motions, you can email all of these to me, or, I mean, leave them in the comments. But you can email all of these to me to supernovamessaging@gmail.com. Good day. Oh, my bad. I totally forgot to announce who's next. It is going to be the Blocky's Kickback figure. This is our next review.